Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Luna the Programmer here, and I almost started the video without turning on my microphone. Anyways, you already know what it's about. Let's take a quick look and just breeze through, not Legends, because, oh brother, your first anniversary making me sleep. Jujutsu Kaisen trending, you love to see it. Tokyo Ghoul trending, you love to see it. We're on here on Garesh's Twitter today to take a look at two EZAs. LR Goku Black, not the int one, the one that actually has potential, the tech, and LR Trunks and Mai. So obviously, since Goku Black is very much the better of the two, we'll start from worst to best. So obviously, links and categories do not change, and since these guys are LRs, stats also do not change. So, leader skill is now time travelers 4 key and 150 to stats, and then they support, and then they give rather super STR with 4 key and 100% to stats. So they still have, I believe, this is the same. They still have their 70% attack and defense start of turn, which is bruh. But then they get 1 key and additional 20% attack and defense per each time traverse category ally on the team, which caps at 140. Then they support superclass allies with 30% attack and defense, which is quite nice. Then an additional 6 key and a high chance to evade if there is a future saga category enemy. So that last part is not super great, but I do like the support. My main concern with them has not been alleviated because their main issue was you could only run them on time travelers, and since they were a Trunks and Mai card, they didn't link with some of the best time travelers, that being the Vegito Blues, and in this day and age the Trunks and the Father Son Gallic Gun. Actually, they might share a couple links because they're both LRs, but they didn't share links with the Vegitos. They didn't share links with there wasn't really any super good Trunkses, I would say. Now there are, but those guys might link well. But the main issue is that they're still restricted to this one team, which is a little unfortunate. But you might say, well, you weren't really running them anywhere else anyway, because you're gonna stick Trunks and Mai on joint forces? I mean, probably not, but I would think if you want to, you should really have that choice and not have them have fucking 70% attack and defense. But, Dokkan moment. So the 12 and 18 key, they do greatly raise defense for a turn, which is quite nice. They also have a stun on both supers, 12 key with a medium, 18 key with a high. So, oops, all time travelers, that's a good one. When we get an LR, if we get an LR Sword of Hope Trunks, so we have, let's say in that hypothetical situation, we have these guys, LR Sword of Hope, and LR Father Son Gallic Gun. Those three, I imagine, will make an excellent rotation. So that'll be really, really good. Pretty well designed. I mean, the design is the same as it was before, except now they just support. I think, they'll be capable of taking hits now. Yeah. So I don't think it's bad, quote unquote. I do not think that this is bad per se. I just wish they were a little less restricted. But again, if they're designed for a future team, at least they clearly work on a future team now, as opposed to still being garbage even with a full future team. Anyways, now for the real meat and potatoes. So, lead is not shown here, but I think it goes up to a 120. 4 key and 120 for this meta of for this meta of super attacks, leader skills rather. So they're gonna, even you're not gonna run them for lead anyway. So let's take a look what they got here. So they have the 15% HP recover, which is true, which is the same as before, rather. So then they get 2 key and 50% defense. Then they gain an additional 2 key and 50% defense, as well as guarding against all attacks for the first 3 turns from their first appearance. Then 100% attack when performing a super. Gain an additional 1 key and 30% defense. Get an additional 1 key and attack and defense plus 30% per attack received. That's their build up, which caps out at 4 key and 100% attack and 20% attack and defense. So they raise their attack for 1 turn, colossal damage, and raise the defense by 30% for 3 turns. 18 key, mega colossal, raise defense for 6 turns. Now, these guys I were very excited for, and I have to say that these guys are quite good. Busted even. Because the main problem with these guys was really their defense. Previously, they would cap out at like 130k, 140k defense. Obviously, now that STR Rose has Easy Aid, they'll be they would be a little bit higher. But now with this Easy Aid, they're even better, and they actually have some modicum of defense. Because previously, their attack values, at least when fully built up, were actually pretty good for an LR of this age. They were hitting 6 million. They were hitting 7 million, fully built up. So, that didn't really need to change all that much. So, like I said, now that you have this, plus them actually having defense, and plus them actually getting guard, and plus them still having the 15% HP recover, reminder that they're sitting next to Goku, STR Goku Black, who's hitting 4 or 5 million attack stats while supporting, giving them attack as well now, post his EZA. And you're looking, like, if you get a LR Merge ZAMASU after this, you're starting to look really nice for Extreme Class Realm of Gods. I'm just saying. So, it is unfortunate that he is their only partner to exist. We had a similar conundrum when we were looking at STR Goku Black the other day. So, garbage. This is their TUR, garbage, and then you have STR Goku Black. Now, these two have already Easy Aid. If he himself gets an Easy A, that would be quite nice, because, I mean, he's quite a dismal unit, no pun intended, with the dismal future link. You would think, oh, the unit that stacks defense has 40% attack at each turn, which is 40% attack and then critical chance, which is interesting unit design, Dokkan. If he Easy A's, could be nice. Now, remember, this website only shows units on the global server, so AGL Goku Black is not here, but I think, does he have the same link as this guy? If he does, that's another good partner for them. So, okay, so you have him, and you have AGL base Goku Black. So that's 2 units. If this guy needs an Easy A, even though I don't think he'll be Easy Aing this celebration, he already has one that's in Goku Black. This ZAMASU needs an Easy A, I admit. And then you have a bunch of SSRs that you're not going to use. 4 links with the now newly Easy Aid LR Trunks in Mai. So, if you want to do a little trolling on any of these categories, maybe they'll support. Oh wait, they only support Superclass, I forgot. But they'll get an additional part of their passive there, so that'll be nice. This guy's quite garbage. Turles, I don't think you want to do that, since they only aren't joint forces. Anyone else stands out to me? I mean, these future Saga units, but you can run better than that. And then down to 3 links already, where we start stretching ourselves a little bit thin with the available units. Like, if these ZAMASUs got an Easy A, they could be a good floater. Again, if this ZAMASU got a good Easy A, would be nice. If this Trunks got a good Easy A, even that might work slightly. This Gohan does have an Easy A, and he's quite good, but you're not using him. Trunks in Mai, where you're going to be wanting to use it in Trunks in Mai on a super class realm of guys with, these Trunkses and the Dokkan Fest Trunks and all that stuff. And then you start getting to 2 links, and it's like, yeah. So, slim pickings, and I believe I said this before, slim pickings for them. But if you thought that was slim pickings, let's take a look at what we have here. So, they've Easy Aid now. So you have Trunks and Mai, who are an okay unit, not really for harder content, but I think that they're all right. So 6 links, which is great. These guys, or this guy, I guess, because this one is just the Gohan, you know, is alright. So that maybe potentially 2 units. This Mai is not really good. She does support though, so there's that at least. But I would rather you run the AGL Mai, who I don't think shares as many links. Again, these guys, if they'll go black at an EZA, these guys, meme units right here. Yeah, okay, so the AGL Mai shares 3 links here. The 4 categories, and she does support with some key though. She has an EZA, but I don't remember if she supports all allies with a percentage buff post EZA. She might do like 20 or 30% and then additional for AGL types. But yeah, as you can see, it's a slightly worse situation. Like I said, we get that LR Sword of Hope. That LR Sword of Hope Trunks could share probably these 4 links, I imagine. Actually, well, he'll be an LR, so he could share these 5 links, potentially. You know? So, that I see being potentially really good. So, it's a little bit better off for Goku Black because he recently got AGL Goku Black, recently got the STR Rose EZA. And it's a little rougher for the Trunks and Mai cards because they don't really have anyone except, ironically, the unit that they EZA'd with, you know, and a couple of other units here and there. But like I said, we get the LR Sword of Hope, we get that LR Merc ZAMASU, and, you know, Future Saga starts filling itself out a bit more. The unfortunate thing is this, in my opinion, kind of deconfirms, if it was ever really confirmed, Future Saga from being the worldwide download celebration. I mean, it's still possible. That's my cope. It's still possible because, again, they could still release Sword of Hope for them. They could still release the LR Merge ZAMASU then, right? They could still EZA if they choose to, even though I don't think they will. They could still EZA the 5th year Vegito, right? And that'll be a decent amount of stuff. But I would feel like, you know, the other half of the heavy hitters, like these guys, LR Goku Black, LR the Tech VB, the SCR Rose, that the other half of the units that would have EZA'd then are EZAing now. So, you know, I mean, you could EZA the Trunks and Mai for the celebration and all that stuff, but I don't necessarily think that it'll be Future Saga for Worldwide Download Celebration, especially considering the fact that Dragon Ball Superhero released months back and still hasn't gotten anything aside from that free-to-play Gohan. And that free-to-play Gohan could very well Dokkan Awaken and EZA during the next major celebration, which would be that. So that's going to do it for us this time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or don't appreciate why they doing my boy Trunks and Mai dirty. Even though they didn't really do him dirty. They're a good unit, I would say. But yeah, my name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer, and I will catch you guys in that next one. Peace.